Where's that standing up? This one. Good evening, everybody. Hopefully there will be. Just wait for a sec and see if people are jumping on. Yeah, this is pretty to be neat though. I hope everyone's doing well. And it's just going to take a few minutes, I think, for people to hop on. So in the meantime, I'm going to smudge. Right here. Here we go. Hi, Kelly. How are you today? Ooh, that's really burning.
It is really burning.
That's okay. It's good.
Yeah.
Whew. Give that to everybody.
Doing good.
Good.
I'll go put it out. I think we'll need that. A little extra.
Yeah, tonight. I should probably have a little thing and
Yeah,
douse it right here.
Little dip will do ya.
Little dip will do ya. Well, hopefully a few more people show up because our very first item is brand new in the store today.
Yes. Yes. And it is a recently discovered.
Yes. There we go. I am warm in here. It's very warm in here.
Yeah, it's been a hot day.
Yeah. It's been a good day.
It's been a good day.
It's been a great day.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we'll go over kind of the rules at the beginning so anybody watching later will get it as well. If you're new to us and you want to bid, please go to our website. I think Cheryl put that up there. And open up an account with us as well. And in the notes there, you could put your YouTube name as well if it's not your regular name. That way we can find you. Today, everything is at a discount today. And actually throughout tonight, we've got some deeper discount items. So I'll let you know which ones those are. And also, if you're out of town, we do need our postal system needs not only your address, but your phone number as well, or they don't give us a price for shipping. And all prices are in Canadian dollars. So today we've got about 4 items from my own sacred toolbox. So we've got 4 items there that are going to be partway through the live tonight. And how it works, most people know, but how it works is just say sold or type sold, comment sold on the item that you would like. If we have more than one item, you could put either the name or the price as well so that we get you exactly what you have commented on.
Sometimes the feed doesn't catch up too, so yeah, we prefer you to put the item name and price.
Yeah. The other thing is we will contact you tomorrow. Kelly will do that. With your invoice, and when we have your order fully together, payment can be made by credit card over the phone if you like, credit card through our website, or e-transfer if you're in Canada, or we can send you a PayPal invoice. So starting on our next live, we don't have the date for that yet, but starting on our next live, everything will be emailed to you through our website. So you will get an email with your invoice, and you click on Pay Now, and it goes to our website. And then you can have your choice of how you pay, because then you can actually take advantage of the payment plan with a company called Sazel, and you pay it in 4 equal installments. You pay the one right away, and then every 2 weeks they debit you your credit card for the next one until the 4th payment. I sometimes like to put a list of items in the event section under the discussion tab. I will try to do that. You can, and if it is there, you can keep checking. And if it is there, just comment sold in the comments there as well. If there's something that you wanted to think about, and all of a sudden you thought, oh shoot, I wish I had gotten that, then pardon me, we can. Oh, hi, Jane. Mm-hmm. We can. I lost my train of thought now. Oh, and then we'll either add it to an invoice if you've already got one, or we will create one for you. All the prices for the items tonight are in effect until the end of tomorrow, which is Friday, the 18th. So just remember to go to our website if you're new. Please only bid on the items that you want to purchase, just to keep it fair for everybody. And all of these items are not on our website. Oh, a couple might be. Some of the deep discount might be. No, I think I took them off. I can't remember. I think I took them off.
It could or couldn't be.
Yes. Did you bring your bell?
I forgot my bell. I'll be right back.
Just to have her bell for the very first item.
Very first item. That's so cool.
Yes. This very first item is
rare.
It's not only brand new to the store, but it is rare. We just got it today. And it is out of Japan. And I think it's the only crystal coming out of Japan so far, anyways, that we know of. Yeah. It's called Nakarite, recently discovered. And it actually ranges from a light, like a white, to a light blue, and a very, very dark blue. Almost black looking. And a couple of them actually have a little bit of green with that blue. And I think that green in some of them makes the dark parts of it very dark, almost looking black. And they're actually little blue shards that are down into, and we don't know what the white is at the moment, but here's looking at you, kid.
I got my eye on you. That one's got an eye in the back of its head.
That's right. Well, it's a really recent find, and where actually they found it was in a vein of serpentine, which I forgot to write about. So it will have some energy of serpentine, which of course is sort of Kundalini energy as well. But these pieces, they're really beautiful. And I find them to be very ancient and to carry actually lots and lots of wisdom with them. So it'd be interesting to meditate with them and see what it does come up for you. It can connect with ancestral wisdom as well. And this would be obviously for healing, but also to channel information. So if you need something from an ancestral line for healing, but it also connects to higher realms as well, and channeling, any needed or much needed information from there too. You could place a piece on an altar, or you can include it in any ceremonial work that you're doing to access its energy, because it can be, I think, while it's calming, it's pretty potent as well.
Yes.
But you can use it in a healing modality if you wanted as well, to connect to ancient knowing of your clients, so their ancestral stuff as well for healing. Yeah, some of them
they're sparkly. Yeah.
So you can work with this. It's Nakarite, Nakauriite. To be true to who you are, no matter what, and to honor your own wisdom and the soul within. Here's one that's kind of sparkly. I don't know if you can see it on here. Maybe that's
it catches. Yeah.
Does it catch it? Yeah. You can see some sparkly stuff there. It actually resonates with all the chakras, but is really great for the throat chakra. And in a sec, I'm going to get Cheryl to tell you her experience that she had with it today. And it really is soothing, and it's calming for the throat, and almost like a natural coating, or a coating of natural honey. And it allows you to voice your voice to be heard with loving strength. And I'm going to let Cheryl tell you her experience today.
So we just got this literally this morning.
Yes.
And I had a sore throat, and it was starting to get quite nasty. And I picked up a piece of the Nakarite, and my throat, and Linda said, "Oh, you're gonna," jokingly, "are you gonna hold that for a while, or you don't want to let that go, or something?"
I said, do you need that?
Oh, do you need that? That's what she said. And then we kind of joked about it and put it down. And my throat was not, it soothed it right away. It was instant. It was very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, this is pretty neat stuff. We're hoping to be able to, at some point, get some like shapes, like generators or something like that. But apparently it's very hard to cut, probably because of all the little needles and everything in it. These are today $4.44 each. Look at this one's got a fairy hole. Actually, it's a drive-through.
Yeah,
you can see right through it.
Yeah,
right there. Some have some little holes in them like that. Looks like little bugs been eating at it or something.
Well, it's like you just want to go into that little cavern that's created and sit there with the wisdom. And
reminds me of a skull.
Oh, yeah, it does a little bit, hey?
Some sort. Each piece is looks a little different. Some have more of the blue, and some have lots of blue. Like this one, there's lots there. You can see it like that. This is really, really cool stuff. And it apparently doesn't last long from what we're told by a distributor that we bought it from. It just does not last long.
It sells out quickly. They're not real delicate, Jane.
No. It's not delicate like scolecite. But I think it's just the fact that it's probably brittle when they're polishing it or cutting it and that sort of thing. I think that's why. But I did do a little bit of research on the internet, and there's not a lot of it out there. And I did see some shapes, like generators and some parts and free forms and stuff that people have, and but there's not a lot out there, and there's not a lot of information. And when I was reading what people were writing about it, I thought, well, somebody wrote that, and then everybody copied it.
Yeah.
So I actually called its energy in yesterday and started writing about it. And then when we got it in today, I sat with it and wrote some more around it too. But it is really cool. This one actually, I don't know if you can see it, but all around that dark spot is actually a green color. And I don't know what the green would be. Maybe it's serpentine. Could be.
And we don't know how big this vein is that they
that's just it. And I don't know how many crystals come out of Japan. Obviously serpentine.
Obviously, yeah.
Some kind of serpentine. But I don't know what other crystals come out of Japan. This is the first time we've ever had any crystals from Japan. You will see it also from Indonesia, but that's only because they quite often send it there to get packaged up or sometimes even cut and polished. And then they say it's from Indonesia, but it's actually from one mine in Japan. Mm-hmm. That's where they have found it. Oh, somebody needs some.
Yes.
It's it's really awesome. And you probably may find that it will do something different for you, but it does. To me, it kind of aligns or brings kind of that blue ray and that white ray in through the chakras as well. And with the really dark part, I think that there's some grounding going on there too. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty darn cool. And I think that lots of intuitive abilities and everything there as well. Lots of third eye stuff would be great. Yes. So that was our exciting one for tonight.
Yeah, very excited about it.
We have other new pieces to the store, but that was
that's like a new crystal to this. Yeah, it was like
first time we've had it.
First time we
yeah, and I heard about it not too long ago and wanted to find out more about it. And then I did find that one of our people had it. So, and he was here today, and we bought some. But he only had the polished. He didn't have any shapes, but they're hoping to get some. And when they do, we'll have some. Mm-hmm. Some more, hopefully. Okay, the next item up on the docket sounded a bit official. Are some new 2 sizes of moss agate obelisks. I've got one larger one. This one's 88. I'll do it this. Look at that, eh? I'm going to turn it around. Look at, there's a little fairy hole right there with some druzy in it. That's very sparkly. And then it carries through there as well. So moss agate really connects to the elementals and nature and earth. And of course, what goes along with that is prosperity and abundance. That's all sort of earthy kind of things, as well as work. You could use this for your business, for your job, or whatever it is that you do, that you look at as work, to help bring in all of that. Actually, it's really good to bring those elementals in and make everything lots of fun and playful and mischievous and that sort of thing. Plus, bring in the prosperity and the abundance, but also grounding.
Serious.
That's right.
Yeah.
And look at here. Look at all the crystals in the quartz right there.
Beautiful.
Because of course it's agate, right? So agate and quartz grow together. So this obelisk is 88, and of course obelisks are great for manifesting as well. And it was the Egyptians, I know I've said this before, but it was the Egyptians who came up with the obelisk. It was very important to them because it has a pyramid on top called a ben. The taller they built it, the more they felt that they were reaching their gods. And I guess being more in touch with their gods, with their and their religion and that sort of thing. Now, and of course, it is a square on the bottom. Hi, Deanna. And they represent the four directions. So east, south, west, and north. They do that. So I have 3 in the kind of a little bit smaller size, and these ones are 67. A really nice showing of the mossy. And of course, the moss is not really moss in it. It's actually a mineral that makes it look like, when it grows, it looks like little ferny type leaves and branches and that sort of thing.
This one has hieroglyphics on it.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
It looks like
It looks like
a cat or something.
Like a cave drawing, right?
Yeah.
It all does. It's very cool.
Hey, look, looks like glasses or something.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Can you guys see that cat or a dog right there? Look at that. And there's, spectacles.
Spectacles.
Ancient spectacles right there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really cool. Mosaic, especially that piece.
Yeah.
I like this one too because you can see all of it here, and then look, it looks kind of murky, like it's underwater right there, or encased in water. Yeah. Love it. Like that. Look at that. So cool. So the large one is 88 and the other 3 are 67. And if anybody likes skulls, we have a little skull tonight. We have more than one skull, but this is the little one. We've got a bigger one later on.
Yes.
That's pretty fantastic.
Pretty fantastic.
This is Que Sera, this little guy. And Que Sera, it's actually a type of rhyolite. And Que Sera obviously means what will be, right? And it's made up of quartz, calcite, kaolinite, iron oxides, magnetite, clinozoisite, and leucosine. And it's found only in Brazil, and you can see the blue in there. That's actually a rare blue calcite or rare blue quartz. And some people actually, I've seen it where some people call this blue quartz. And actually, I bought some from. See all the blue on there? That is the blue quartz. I've seen somebody say that these are opal, pink and blue opal. But, I went on a mineral site to find out what was in it. For sure, right? Because I did see that once upon a time. And it wasn't my understanding prior that it was opal, but actually the blue is quartz. And this little guy is great. Que Sera vibrates to all the chakras, and it works on the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and psychic planes. So everywhere. It's like you're all around stone.
Yeah.
Right? And what will be will be. It's very calming, it's very serene, and it's balancing. But if you need to bring change into your life, this is a stone, a really good stone to help you work with that. And a skull will bring the wisdom in of where you need to do it.
Yeah.
But it helps you to stay calm through that change, even if it's challenging. And it's one of those ones, this was written up also by Judy Hall, which I didn't look at her
write-up.
No, I didn't look at her write-up, but I know it's in one of her books. And it does help to make dreams and intentions come true, and it strengthens the body, mind, and soul as well. And this little guy is only $40. So if you're a skull person, this is a great deal. Bless you, Cheryl.
Sorry, didn't mean to sneeze.
Maybe you better get your knocker right. And you've got it.
I got it in my. I got
Yeah.
to pull it out of where I got it.
Yeah. But working with this makes you feel grounded. It makes you feel very comfortable, as if you were in your own home, no matter where you are. So it's a really great stone. And the carving actually is really nice on this. Okay, Jane. It resonates, of course, from the Earth Star and root chakras to connect us to the calming and healing energy and abundance of the earth. So a beautiful guy. I think Jane wants that.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Jane.
Now, the next item is one of our deeper discounts. And part of the reason I did this is because I love this stone. And because this size, this is titanium or a scolecite. And because this size are like little brushes or brooms. And they're $5.50 today. They were $7.95. But you can use these to brush away negativity. And when you brush that all away, it leaves behind joy and happiness and vitality as well. So it's awesome. It's an awesome, actually I can feel it. It feels really good, right? So I've only got 7 of them at this size. And of course, scolecite brings in the white light, the high white light. It's an ascension stone. So it will help you to vibrate higher, the higher level too, right? I love scolecite and I love titanium. So they're awesome together.
Yeah, that's a win-win.
It is a win-win.
It is a win-win.
And they're only, what did I say, $5.95 or something? $5.50. They're only $5.50. These little ones. We do have larger ones as well, but I just grabbed these ones because they're so nice. It's a good travel size for one thing, and you can just tuck it into your little toolkit, and they're actually not as fragile as actual scolecite, which is interesting. And I'm thinking that the titanium, bonding with titanium, actually is strengthens that, because anything that we have with that's been the scolecite that's been bonded with titanium feels that way. It doesn't shed. little pieces don't come
Mhm.
off of it and stuff like that. I just love it. But how great to be able to use something like that. If you've been around anybody, or sometimes even you go to the mall, right? And you think, you come home, you go, oh my God, like it just
Yeah, you feel what?
Mm-hmm. Or you're even passing somebody on the street and you go, oh yeah, I just pull that out of my pocket and do this, and man, I feel so much better.
And great when you're going into a hotel room.
Yes.
You can't burn incense and stuff like
Mhm.
that. You can sweep out the negative, sweep in the angel energy.
Exactly.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Put one of those there. Now, the next one, this one I just love. I think it's so cool. There, yeah, you could make a little broom of them, Deanna.
Yes.
How cool would that be?
That would be very cool.
Yeah, attach it to a nice little branch. And
yeah,
that would be really neat. Great idea.
It's a fabulous plan.
It is. The next we have is Golden Healer, and they're smaller mushrooms. We have some larger ones, probably about like that, but these are smaller. They really are nice in the hand. But when I was, when Cheryl and I were talking about them, and something just came to me, and because Golden Healers, it said that Lemurian healers, and they're the healers, only worked with Golden Healer quartz in their healing practice. And something said to me, you need to call these Lemurian food energy or energy food or whatever.
Yeah.
And so that's what I did. They kickstart your own healing energy and healing ability. It's like food for your soul.
Mhm.
This kind of, oh, look at that. I like this one
like
with all the white and everything on it. Isn't this a cool one?
Yeah.
These are only $21. And they're great for massage, right?
Mhm.
It resonates with the solar plexus. And of course, these are stones of amplification and magnification because they're quartz. And believe it or not, especially in areas of prosperity and abundance, Golden Healers. So I think one of the things that probably heals is some of those blocks or feelings that we're not good enough to have prosperity and abundance in our life. And prosperity and abundance, well, prosperity is usually wealth, right? But abundance can be anything, an abundance of anything. Love, friendship. This one right here or this one right here? First one or second? Now, one of the simplest ways to attract prosperity is through your physical and spiritual health. So by being as healthy as you can in those areas, that helps you to manifest those. First one is that one. Helps you to manifest prosperity and abundance. But these are great for well-being, feeling good, feeling healthy, improving good habits as well. Guess I need this by my dinner plate. And again, they were used. A lot of people believe they were used by the Lemurians. Healers and also priestesses. who embodied health and well-being within their community and worked on others as well to bring that about. So mushrooms also to me are, they come out of the, like they're in the dark and then they come out into the light. So it's almost like an ascension, right? And then they spread their joy around with their spores so that there's more mushrooms and there's more well-being. But they fit really nicely in the hand, and I got these for a really great price. So we're actually passing that on to you. So only $21, and I've only got 3 left. Yeah. And just remember, again, you can use them for massage, get certain knots out of there.
When you get a knot in your shoulder or the back of your neck.
Oh, exactly. Isn't that a little?
It looks cute like that.
Yeah.
It's like Papa mushroom, Mama mushroom, baby mushroom.
Yeah. And it would be great in a fairy.
Fairy
garden.
It would.
This
one's almost like it's got a little doorway in it.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, I can.
A little doorway here. Cheryl said it looks like a little door. It looks like somebody's emerging from it.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's a cool one. That's
Very
a very cool one. Okay, our next one is African jade. And this is a little bit different than other jade. It's got more of an emeraldy green color to it. And it's actually made up of massive, opaque, green grossular garnet. And it's sometimes called Transvaal jade as well. So it's not a true jade, but they do call it a jade. So African jade. A really strong sense of well-being and serenity and relaxing. So who doesn't need that these days? Now, like jade, these stones actually, let me see if I can find a really cool one. Here's a nice one. These actually also bring about luck and good fortune. So just like jade, it's really good for boosting your confidence level. And it brings your dreams, your intentions, your goals, your visions into reality as well. And another one that encourages prosperity and abundance. I think we have a theme going tonight so far. But it helps to heal those blocks of feeling lack, like you don't have, and turning it around to feel like I do have. The more positive we become, the more we attract of what we really want. And it helps to connect to that abundance, the earth's abundance as well. So they're $2.66 a piece. That one's got some nice color on it.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
I really like these couple. You can really see that emeraldy green. And right in this one, I think it is. Yeah. Some nice emeraldy green in that one too. Right there. So $2.66. This one's got clouds, like clouds in it or something.
Mm-hmm.
They're cool. But yeah, those are they're really, really nice. And I've got actually 33 of them. So $2.66 is how much they are today and tomorrow. Right there. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Get the bigger one. And if you like scolecite, we have 4 8-sided towers.
In Shingai?
What did I say?
Scolecite?
Oh, I saw scolecite.
Oh.
Shungite. If you like shungite, I have them in 8-sided towers. They are, you can see on the bottom, they actually have 8 sides. So they cut them this way because they don't grow them this way. But the 8 is, again, about abundance. And if you lay 8 on the side, it's infinity as well. So never ending. Very grounding. But detoxifying, it's really, really good for overall well-being. And it also helps to draw off negativity and keep it away. It also absorbs EMF rays that come off of any electronics. You can actually put some shungite, they say rough if possible. And I don't think it's the elite, but I can't remember for sure. That you can make an elixir with it and then you can drink it. Just be careful because sometimes it can be intense. You can wash your hair with shungite water. It actually, and your skin, it actually improves the elasticity. And one of our customers who has passed away a couple years ago, she used to use it all the time. What she would do, she would have a container of water in her bathroom, and overnight she would soak a piece of rough shungite that she had. And then when she went to have her bath the next day, she would pour that water in there. And she said after a while, she didn't even have to use any lotion or anything on her skin. It was that nice. So it really does help. She did have beautiful skin. And it draws off not only negativity and impurities, but not just from the body, but also from spaces and places as well. So you can actually place some of your shungite around for that to happen. You can place it around in your home. You can put it on your altar. You could put it in your office or anything like that. It would be really good for that. And I've got 4 towers, and they are $29 each. Shungite also, especially 8-sided towers, teach us that anything is possible. We can do anything. Hi, Carol. Nice to see you. Mm-hmm. We should show her that nacarite after this. Yeah. For anybody who came on late, we'll show you the brand new.
We're excited about
stone.
This crystal.
Yes, we are. But just like a generator, 8-sided towers will still generate the energy and bring it up like that. So it really does elevate the energy in your space. So these are $29 each, and I've got 4 of them. They're just slightly different heights and widths, but not overly. So Carol, this stone we got in just today. It's rare, and it's brand new. It's brand new in the store, and it's a recent discovery. It's called nacarite, and it's a beautiful blue and white stone, and it comes from Japan. It only comes from Japan in one mine. They're really good for ancestral wisdom, for healing, really good for all chakras, good for the throat chakra especially. Cheryl came in today and had a little bit of felt like she was having a little bit of a sore throat or something, or a scratchy throat. She held it, and she said it was just felt like her throat was coated, and it started to go away. But really good for speaking your own truth, strengthening your own soul, and allows you to say what you need to say with loving strength as well. These are $4.44 each, and we do have a few left still. And they can be a little bit sparkly, but they Nacarite is it's like a little blue needle-like formation that actually goes into whatever. I haven't been able to find out what the matrix of this is that it's growing in, but it almost looks like it could be, I don't know. I don't think it's not quartz.
No, it's something though.
It's something. Yeah, it's really something.
Yeah, it really is.
And we held this one up too. There's an eyeball. Ooh, an eyeball on that side. So those are $4.44. And we have a little bit of jewelry tonight. That's new. We had one of these on our Facebook page last week. Somebody bought it. But this one, it's got 925 silver, and it is the stars and the moon. But the little pieces in here are faceted aquamarine. It's a really nice little delicate bracelet. It's beautiful, and it has, the claw type thing fastening right there. It's all 925 silver, and aquamarine really helps with the flowing energy of water. It allows us to go with the flow and to be able to have the courage to release and let go. So this little bracelet is $59 today. So it's a nice, beautiful little piece. It's hard to, let me go like this. There we go. And beautiful aquamarine as well, really nicely polished and faceted. So that one is $59. And then I've got two different bracelets here. I've got the amethyst, and this one has amethyst cut and faceted, wee tiny little beads there. So they're nice and sparkly. And then 925 silver beads, and then a faceted teardrop shape on the bottom there. And that one's $44. And I've got the same in onyx right there, like that. So nice, really pretty little bracelets. Mm-hmm. They'd be great for if you were dressing up, or if you for a nice little gift, even for a younger girl or something like that.
Would be beautiful.
Yeah, those are we actually bought some new bracelets today.
Yeah, we did.
It'll take a little while for those to come out. Okay.
Yes.
Oops. On to, and no, that's okay. The next one we've got here is fluorite generators, but I've never seen the fluorite like this. These are amazing. They're all the same price. I've got 8 of them. And I said to Cheryl, are you sure this was the right price? Because some generators we have are in the $80 and more. Oh, hi, Diane. But I'm not giving up. It will have. Oh, shoot, hey. Anyway, they're $40 each, but it's got this kind of almost champagne color going through it.
So cool.
There's green and blue with a bit of white, which is, I think, calcite, or green and blue, green and purple. And then this champagne color. And where the champagne color is very clear. They're beautiful. Oh, you know what I just remembered? Somebody said these are UV reactive. I forgot to try it.
I thought I did.
So, and each one is different. You can see there's a lot of the blue and green, blue and purple, green and purple. Blue is my favorite fluorite. So maybe that's why I'm saying it. A little bit of blue in there, actually. And then that champagne color. It's so sweet. We just fell in love with them and we just grabbed a whole bunch of them. Are they? You don't look like like that.
I'll just keep this.
And for $40, they are pretty amazing. This one's got blue at the bottom. There. Like that. You okay?
Yeah, my throat's great.
Your nose is red. It's almost like an opalescent when you get the light shining through it. It's almost an opalescent color.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Opalescent. Opalescent champagne.
Ooh,
Bubbly champagne.
bubbly.
Bubbles. Lots of bubbles. And we just fell in love with these. It doesn't look like it on the screen, but these are really quite clear.
Yeah.
Really very clear.
They're beautiful.
They are gorgeous. And $40. That's what I said to Cheryl. Are you sure this is right?
So we went back and rechecked.
We
and then we
checked,
rechecked again.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. They're gorgeous. They're almost mesmerizing.
They are.
Okay?
They
I
are.
like this one and this one.
I like this one. It kind of reminds me of I don't know, like moving up, going
Moving up on the Lower East Side.
on the Lower East Side. Yeah. East Side.
I love this one. And because look at it, it's got that champagne color here, and then it's got fluorite green, and then up to really light purple on the top.
It's got its hat on.
Yeah, it's got a cap, and it's got rainbows up there. I can see them.
Yeah, very cool.
They're beautiful. I love these. And of course, fluorite is so great anyway.
Yes.
It helps with so many different things, and to be structured or grounded or something like that, I would say.
Yeah.
It kind of brings that order out of chaos kind of thing, but it's really good for the throat chakra, and it's really good for the heart chakra as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it helps to bring chakras into alignment as well, which helps to bring in grace and empowerment and optimism too. So fluorite is really excellent. There. And when you work with fluorite, you can actually open up channels to bring in more light into your body and into your aura and into your life as well as wisdom and knowledge. We've got one more shungite, and these are pyramids, and they're really nicely polished as well. The I don't know, the generators were a little dirty, but these ones I don't know if they are. These are $38 each, and I've got 4 of them. And of course, we went over what shungite does already, but very, very nice. Some people used to put these in their home if they found out that there was an underground spring running underneath their home, because what that does is just washes everything away, and you can't keep anything around when that happens. So people would say you put shungite pyramids where that spring goes through, and then it kind of stops that energy being too kind of wishy-washy in the home, and then it actually stabilized people in the home as well. So $38, and there's 4 of them. And the next item I've got as a deeper discount. Oh, I forgot to put what they normally are. But it's another fluorite, and of course it's blue fluorite, which is my favorite fluorite. These are octahedrons, which of course is sacred geometry. There are 2 pyramids that grow together. This is natural. The color is natural and the formation is natural. It's really good for intuitive communication. This one's gorgeous. Oh, look at that. But it brings order to thoughts and emotions as well, and also creative visualization and spiritual awakening. But blue fluorite helps you let go of frustration as well. And it cleanses and stabilizes the aura. I love these. I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. But if you're not sure what you're supposed to be doing, this will help you with that. It'll help you with your soul path and the wisdom around it. And octahedrons activate your chakras, especially, believe it or not, your solar plexus chakra, to unlock your own inner wisdom. Now, in sacred geometry, this represents the element of air. And because it has the 2 pyramids, it has 8 sides. So again, we're looking at abundance and prosperity. And when you think about numerology, that's what 8 is. It's all about abundance and prosperity. So it's great to have these little things, and they are $7.99, and I only have 10 of them. Right there. Those are nice and natural.
They are. They're pretty beautiful.
I think I'm going to go with this first.
Okay.
So the next 4 items are out of my own sacred tools. I have worked with them, and they are cleansed, and they just feel like they need to move on and get a new home. The first one I have is called Mosaic Chalcedony. It's a little generator like that. This is what it looks like. And it is actually, it may include carbon or yellow opal, iron, amphibole, epidote, hematite, manganese, pink amethyst, graphite, and quartz. So there could be a lot going on with this. But each piece varies in color, and from red to brown to pink to white and black. Not every piece will have everything in it, but it helps you to master your emotions and manifest and realign your body, your mind, and your spirit as well. So it's really, really good for that. So it's very, very different. This little piece on top here actually is quartz. You can kind of see it translucent through the light there. It's very, very different. And if you're actually feeling a bit out of sorts, this helps to ground. It has grounding ability, and it's the perfect gem to actually work with for that purpose, to help you feel grounded so that you kind of come back and be centered within yourself. And you can work with this type of generator. It brings deep medicine to you, and also to your sacred space and your sacred practices as well. So it was $138 and it's now $96. So just have one. This one.
Just so cool.
Right there. Yeah. And then we've got what's known as the happiness sphere right there. The middle, it's a bonded sphere, so it's got 3 different crystals with it. We've got sunstone in the middle. We've got brecciated poppy jasper, and over here we have ocean jasper in it. And when you put them all together, it brings about joy and happiness in your life. So it's a really nice sphere for that. And to be able to put it in your space, it actually makes everything feel lighter and brighter. It can help to change and shift energy. You can actually display it this way, and you get the energy of all 3. You can actually display it where you've got the, I still have a tag on it actually, the brecciated jasper and get that energy. You can do it with the, also the ocean jasper and get that energy. So you can work with a bonded sphere in ways like that. And actually, I should say, we're actually going to be doing I'm going to be doing a class in October, and we're going to be using a bonded sphere in that class. But this was 148 and it's 103 now. So it's a beautiful sphere of joy and happiness and uplifting. And you can work with it in many different ways. This next one, I think it's on the other side. Maybe I'll do this one first. Or maybe can we take that off and I'll do this one. So I've got this little holder here. It's ceramic. It's actually made for Palo Santo, so that your Palo Santo stands up like that and doesn't get all over the place. It has been carved, and it's got some gold paint in it there. And then the Palo Santo actually has I would say it's probably, I don't know whether it's been carved or maybe a wood burning kind of a tool in there like that. That comes with it like that. And it was 44 and it's now 30. So nice little holder for your Palo Santo, or you could put a thinner, where are those? Those, maybe I wonder if one of these would fit. You could probably, well, if it was thinner than that, you could probably put a generator or something. You could put a point in it, or you could put a candle.
You could use it as a sphere holder too.
Yeah, you could use it as a sphere holder. There we go, right there.
And then put crystals around the bottom.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Put crystals around it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be really neat. But yeah, so there's lots of uses for something like that. And I did have it in my sacred space, but I never really used it. I just felt maybe somebody could put a better use to it than me. Right there. And I've got one more. Oh, it's on the other side. Thank you very much, Cheryl.
You're welcome.
This one is a pendulum. And Cheryl actually has one like this too.
It's my favorite. I use it all the time.
Yeah. I have a couple of others, 2 or 3 others actually that I really like, that I use a lot of. This is Peach Moonstone, which helps to manifest creative ideas. And then it's got 2 Peach Moonstone beads on it as well. And it's a sacral chakra gem. Let me do this. And an emotional healer. And it helps you through your deepest challenges. And helps you if you're pursuing creative dreams and that sort of thing. helps you to be open to receive and to receive the opportunities, the ideas, and to draw in actually the magic of the moon, because of course moonstone represents the moon as well. So it was $333 and it's now $23.33. So a nice little pendulum like that. And I know Cheryl really, really likes hers.
Yeah, I have it right by where I sit every morning.
You could actually take this off if you wanted to and make it into a pendant if you like as well. What's next? Oh, more jewelry. Where did that come from?
I was ahead. That's why.
Okay. So we've got some pendants here, not too many, but just a little bit. The first one we've got is a chakra starburst pendant right there. And what it has on it is garnet, carnelian, citrine, peridot, iolite, amethyst, and in the middle is rainbow moonstone. That represents your crown chakra. Right there like that. So today it's $69. So you get 7 stones in that little piece right there. Woo. This next one, okay, Philomena, that's great. This next one, actually, it looks like quartz and it's really nicely faceted all the way around, but it's actually a rutilated quartz and it's got really faint lines of rutile needles throughout it, which is really pretty. Rutile can actually be silver, black, red, or golden. And this one would be a really light golden color. And sometimes it's called angel hair, so connecting with the angels. I've heard some people say it actually helps your hair to grow, but I have never tried that. I've never had the need to try it.
I was going to say that's not an issue for you.
Maybe years ago when my mom cut my bangs up to here and I cried and cried and cried and she felt so bad, I could have seen if my hair grow.
Too bad you didn't know about it then.
Man, I didn't know about that then. But it's also really good for quick manifesting. So what better way to manifest than wear your manifesting tool around with you wherever you go? But rutile can be very, very energetic and feel almost like little pinpricks of electricity when you hold it either in your hand or in between your fingers. And it, excuse me. But it's really, really good if you're going to do any crystal healing, either on yourself or somebody else. Rutilated quartz is really good at the navel as well, and it activates flow of creativity at the sacral chakra, and it pulls it up into the solar plexus as well. So this pendant is $82. It's really pretty.
It is so pretty.
I think you might be able to see some of those little.
Yes,
you can.
You sure can.
Look at that.
It's
so beautiful. I love rutilated quartz. It's so neat. Now, the next 2 pendants I've got are green grossular garnet. Now, if you remember that jade, the African jade is actually green grossular garnet, but this is more of an olive color, or I guess was that what you would say, an olive?
Yeah.
Browny green color. And I've got 2 of them here. Helps with attracting, again, abundance. And we really have a
theme going on tonight.
It wasn't intended.
No.
It's abundance and manifesting what you desire. Its vibration helps with physical and emotional and spiritual healing as well. You can meditate with it and to enhance intuitive abilities as well with this
So
garnet.
pretty.
It is. This one's got some kind of whitish stuff in it.
Oh yeah,
Right there. Bring this up nice and close. This one, it sort of sparkles a bit in the light, this one. But it really strengthens your connection to spirit as well. So the larger one is 90 and the smaller one is 45 right there. So they're really, really cool. And actually, when you hold it up, there's a horse or something in there. When you hold it up to the light, you can actually see a lot of stuff in it as well. And then our last piece of jewelry today are natural azurite pendants. I have 2 sizes as well. So really powerful for the third eye. And this is, you can see how sparkly it is because the light is shining off the azurite crystals. And it helps to open different channels and connects to your spirit guides as well. Now, a friend of mine loves blue, and she has a one of these. And when she wears it, it just sparkles. That's Diana.
Yeah.
It just sparkles. Like the light just shines on it a lot. And another great way to work with your intuition by wearing something that really brings out your intuition as well. And azurite is a really, really powerful stone for that. But it is also feminine energy and helps you to fully step into your feminine side. Doesn't matter if you are male or female. And it will help to bring about some balance in that area as well. So the larger one is 45 and the smaller one is 24. And beautiful color. I love the kind of navy royal blue color.
Beautiful.
Right?
They are beautiful
They
pieces.
are beautiful pieces. Is that yours?
Yeah, it's mine.
I gotta find my stuff on my sheet here. Okay. I got some Angel Aura quartz tumbled in. And of course, Angel Aura is another aura that's been, quartz has been bonded with precious metals like platinum and gold and silver, and it creates a really powerful talisman to connect with the angelic realm. Really great to meditate with as well. It's sometimes called opal aura. Some people call that. But these pieces, a lot of these pieces are really quite clear, and you can see the opalescence on it as well. It looks very soft and gentle, actually.
It does.
And it helps you to communicate with the higher realms, but it also activates spiritual awareness and aligns you with your soul's purpose. Really good for ascension. So bringing the energy level up and your frequency up a lot for that. That's kind of what ascension is. And it nourishes your heart chakra as well. So I've got 2 different sizes. The larger, I really like this one. This one's kind of cool.
That one's very cool.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. But the larger size is $3.20. And then I've got a smaller size for $1.60 right there. Those are the 2 different sizes. Right there. And then when they're all here in the dish, you can see like little bits of pink and kind of turquoisey blue and some yellows and stuff like that. So I've got a few of those. And I always look at smaller stones or tumbled stones as some magic on the go. They're small enough to put in a little medicine bag. You can put it in your pocket or something like that. And it really and be able to take it with you with no hardship, or not having something bulging out of your pocket, or for women out of their bra. Hi, Joyce. Nice to see you. We're about halfway through. This next piece, it's a larger quartz point, and it's actually got sulfur in it. So sulfur in quartz, and it's a record keeper. So if you look down in there, you can see yellow. You can see kind of a big piece of sulfur right there, and then sulfur sort of scattered around down in there. That's what that yellow is that it's sulfur. And this resonates with the solar plexus chakra. So did you see Joyce there? And it helps to bring in joy and insight and hope and self-esteem and empowerment. And sulfur also is cleansing as well. I look at it as sort of, it bubbles things away, right? Kind of bubbly, and it bubbles things away there. And it helps with self-esteem and a more empowered you. And especially in quartz, it actually has, enhances the qualities of other crystals that are with it. And you can see on the back here, I think that that's probably all chlorite, which is very strong healing mineral as well. And on one of these faces, let's see if I can get it up to the light here. I'm going to find the face. It actually has a few find the right one there. It's on this face. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. Oh, maybe not. But there are some record keepers on there, and record keepers are raised upward triangles, and they can rarely be a circle or a square. If you find any that have a circle or a square like that, those are rare formations, because they don't always happen. The record keepers actually are known to hold ancient information that relate to past lives. And meditating and working with a piece like this will help you tap into your own past life and bring in any information or anything that you might need today from then as well. And this piece is $388, and I think it was over $500 or something like that. So today it's $388. It's really a cool piece, and it's all natural. Nothing's been done to it. This is how it grew, just cleaned off a little bit. There's that original dirt right there.
Yeah, it is, because it's the same as here.
There, but I'm not sure what it is because it's not coming off. That looks like a butterfly.
It does.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is, and I love the fact that you can look way down into the heart of it, and you can see all of that sulfur down there. And that's probably like its solar plexus.
Yes, exactly.
Down there too. So this is $388, and a really nice find. So it's got a little bit of green chloride in here, as well as kind of the tan color too. And chloride can come in 3 or 4 different colors. Green is the most prominent, but it can also be red and brown and white as well. And then if that was a little too expensive for you, we actually have sulfur in quartz polished pieces, about this size right there. These are $4, and they're all polished. And I'm not sure how many I've got. I didn't put down how many I have, but we do have some. We have a few, like about 15 or 20 of them right there. I always like sulfur in quartz.
Me too. I love the color too. It's like lemony.
Yeah. It's like refreshing,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it is. It's just like it bubbles things away and makes you feel refreshed.
Yep.
Like that. Those are really cool. So those are $4. And now we've got another deep discount items. These are, we introduced these in a one of our lives 2 or 3 years ago, something like that. But we still have them. We still have 3 of them. And these are natural scolecite geodes. And if you can see down in there, you can see all the little, I'm going to try and turn that down a bit.
You can see the shards quite nicely.
Yeah, you can see all the little needle-like, that's all scolecite right there. And you can see one that's went back in there, actually. You can see the bottom of it. And then there's, I wonder if it's maybe, I don't know if this is druzy quartz or if it's zeolite around it or something like that, or part of the zeolite group. That's one of them. Here is another one, and you can see lots of little feathery stuff all at the front there. I wonder if this has oakenite with it. I'm not sure. That's
looks
what
like
that
it, doesn't it?
does, little round fuzz balls.
Yep.
In there. And then it just looks like that. They stand up. And this last one, this is all scolecite in there, but this piece right there is selenite. So not only do you have scolecite, you have selenite too. You can see the scolecite up there. And then I think it's druzy quartz all around. So it looks like new fallen snow.
It does. I think that's why I always think of it as baby Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Maybe. Now these were 170 each, and they're now 113. They are really, really special. I've only ever seen them once, and that's when I got them. I've never seen them again. So definitely something. I don't know if how often they are in this form, but they're very cool. This one's got a little thing on the side. Looks like a little bit of a heart there as well. These are cool. And of course, scolecite is it's an ascension stone. It's a stone for your soul's purpose. It is peaceful. It's serenity. You could put it beside your bed and help you sleep at night. Bring that peaceful energy into your space. Nice, soft, tranquil energy as well. You could put one on your altar or in your healing space as well. But it's also a stone of gentleness and kindness too. Helps us to remind us to be kind and gentle to other people. And scolecite brings in that, pure white light, pure white ray, which is beautiful to have because that's one of the things that uplifts your energy and lifts your frequency as well. So we've got only 3 of those, and once those are gone, I don't think we'll ever find them again that I know of. And the next piece, I've only got one, just one. It's a rainbow moonstone touchstone. You can see it's moonstone there. This is from South Africa. Looks like someone took a bite of a potato, Joyce said, and ruined their teeth. But this is so pretty. Look at that. Ooh. But it is from South Africa. This is moonstone from South Africa. It's actually I don't think it really is rainbow. I think it's peach and gray moonstone together. Maybe a little bit of rainbow in the back there.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
But it's really it's unusual to have any kind of a blue flash like that on other moonstones.
Yes.
Other than rainbow, right? But moonstone represents, of course, Selene, who is goddess of the moon, and represents the goddess within us, all of us. It empowers the divine feminine as well, and it contains the entire rainbow, holds the energy of joy and abundance, and purifying and transmuting negative energy. But moonstone will also activate the soul star chakra as well. Helps with life force energy, helps you to radiate your own life force energy and your vitality and your joy as well. And it is, how much?
It's 18.
$18.
So,
Yes, and they only had one, so I
it's
grabbed it.
so good job.
Who was that?
You'll
Oh,
love it,
Jane.
Jane.
You will love
Yeah,
it. It's
you will.
beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I almost kept it for me, and I thought, no, it's not mine. So it's
No,
yours.
it's Jane's.
It's Jane's. Now the next item we've got is, I did a lot of research on this,
Yeah.
and it may look very similar to Phoenix stone. This is from South Africa, as is Phoenix stone. Yet this was sold as Quantum Quattro. And the research I did on it is that there's a lot of people calling things certain things, but when it's from South Africa, what they're actually calling things is Chrysocolla Quantum Quattro, Chrysocolla Phoenix stone, Chrysocolla finchonite. Well, finchonite and Phoenix stone are the same thing. That sort of thing. So if it is Quantum Quattro, it must be from South Africa, and it must have the same inclusions in them, which could be where they are. It has 4. And some of them have many different names. Some of them have more, like Phoenix stone has 8 different minerals in it, whereas Quantum Quattro has 4. And the Quantum Quattro is somebody's name that they gave it. So really it is a chrysocolla from South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
But it has smoky quartz. I'll show you some where you can really see the smoky quartz. I know there's some here. Looks more quartz, but I know there's some that looks really, you can see the smokiness. Yeah. You can see smoky quartz up here, right there. So it must have smoky quartz in it. And then the 4 minerals are chrysocolla, dioptase, malachite, and shadowite. And as people say as well, like with Super 7, they don't always have all 7 minerals in it, but they all grow together. They're all copper. These are all not Super 7, but these are all copper based. So if it only has like a small touch of one of those, or even maybe you can't see it, it still has the energy of all of those minerals together in one piece. So this one, you can actually see the blue there is shadowite at the top here in there. the kind of greeny stuff around, that's the chrysocolla. And you'll see a little bit of green in here, like that darker green, that would be the malachite. And dioptase, you'll actually see looks a little bit almost like a little bit of a teal color. And while there's not, I don't think, lots, you can actually pinpoint it in there. So these are called chrysocolla quantum quattro generators, and I've got 2 different sizes. And chrysocolla is I love this one because it's so gentle. It's a stone of the divine feminine, and it resonates with your throat chakra for communication, and it dissolves guilt and brings balance and harmony. Dioptase helps us to heal past trauma. It's also a stone of gratitude as well. And it can be actually a heart opener. Malachite is another heart opener, and it's another feminine stone. Really good for transformation and change. And shadowkite, which is the blue, is actually helps you to embrace your intuitive gifts. So all of that in one stone. Right there, you can actually see some of that darker there. That's smoky quartz. And I know at first I'm going, is that almost looks, some of them almost looked like they were Amazonite, but it's not. It's actually chrysocolla in quartz. Yeah, that's the one with the, you can see the smoky quartz there, and it almost looks like Amazonite, but it's actually chrysocolla with smoky quartz. And some others, and the other minerals in it as well. So I've got 2 different sizes for you. The larger size is $24, and I've got 5 of those. And the smaller one right here is $12. No, is $12.80, and I've got 7 of them. So $24 and $12.80 right there. And just so you know, a lot of the South Africans, when they bring something up that looks, it's a chrysocolla vein or mine, they just call it chrysocolla. It's the rest. Oh, look at the smoky quartz on there. Oh, look at that figure on there.
Oh, yeah. Someone's walking up the hill.
Yeah. It's Jack.
Yeah, but where's Jill?
She fell down and broke her crown. They'll call it chrysocolla, but it's the rest of us that go into all the little nuances to get everything that's also with it, so that we know the energy of everything too. Now I've also got polished with it too. So I've got polished stones here in that, and these are $4.44 each. And they sort of like a little bit of different sizes, but they're all the same price here. And I've got 34 of them, so there's quite a few. So here's another one that looks, you can see blue in there.
Yeah.
Look at, I think this has got dioptase in it. When you see the color that it's actually kind of a teal color, that's dioptase. Because malachite is a real green color. Like a dark green color, but this one has some teal kind of colors in it, spots in it, and that would be dioptase for that one. So those are $4.44 right there. Oops, that one off. And I've got a deep discount piece for you. This one is a quartz Buddha right here. It was $1,080, And today and tomorrow, it's 648. And just remember that we do have the payment company that you can spread it out in 4 equal payments. So he would be really great for a meditation space or a healing room or something like that. Or if you have a meditation group, sit with him. It'd be really great.
That would be beautiful.
Yeah, he would be really nice.
Very beautiful.
But I think he brings in kind of peace and happiness and joy and serenity and all of that kind of stuff with him right there. So 648 today and tomorrow. That's a nice big discount.
Really nice discount.
And back in stock actually is Sanskrit Jasper tumbled pieces. Look at that. Does not look like it's been encoded with something.
Kidding.
It's actually Sanskrit Jasper, or they call it calligraphy Jasper is another one name they call it, is actually sea fossil. And they call it a sea fossil jasper, but it actually is a fossil right there. That is a neat one.
It's very cool.
Like that. I've only got 18 of them, but Sanskrit jasper, which is what we call it. Oh, looks like there's a clock there. Something.
TikTok.
Yeah. And you can tell on this, it almost looks like it's a language or writing, or even on some of them, especially generators and that sort of thing. It almost looks like it's Sanskrit writing on some of them. And I have actually seen numbers and letters and stuff like that on some of them here as well. But they can form some little pictures. I just think that one looks almost
so cool.
It almost looks Aboriginal.
Yeah, it does.
There's an eyeball in there.
Let's have eyeballs tonight. It does look Aboriginal.
Like that. These are $4.44. And I look at them as being able to read between the lines. And you can meditate with them. To help maybe channel or download and capture hidden messages just waiting for you, and to connect also to your ancestral lineage. Because this sea fossil, it is like thousands and thousands of years old. So they actually bring with them the wisdom of the ages. So really cool to be able to meditate and work with something like this. So they're $4.44, and I've got 18 pieces. And you can hold them, or you can put them on your altar when you're seeking answers, ask questions, that sort of thing as well. And when you put something on your altar, it's actually like you're putting that energy throughout your space as well. And we don't have too much left, eh?
No.
Okay, about 3 or 4 items left.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got one more piece of fluorite. This is actually a natural sided right on that side, and the rest is polished fluorite. This is a generator right here, and it's got blue, green and purple fluorite. And it helps with our highest truth and purpose, and to go deeper into it as well. And this piece is $68. Stands up nicely on the bottom right there. Look at this, is almost lined in kind of a clear fluorite on the top here. I wish you could, not blind them by showing the flashlight through, but it blinds people on the screen. It's really a nice piece. very, what I would call classic fluorite with the green and the purple together. There. That one is 68. And one of our big items for tonight.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh, let's do the others first.
Okay, we'll save that one. Okay.
Okay, I've got a couple of deep discount things first. We have Oakenite. I've got 3 pieces of it. And Oakenite actually is, you can see it in those little fuzz balls, and then up here as well. And then you can see down in there, you can see all those little needle-like things. That is Oakenite. And those are little Oakenite crystals, but if you run your hand over it, you'll break them off. It is a little bit fragile that way. This is also a type of Oakenite right there, and it's quite sparkly. And those two are $16.90. They were $26 or $16.90. And there is another piece of Oakenite, which was $54, and it's now $35. Helps with your soul's journey, kind of like scolecite and fluorite as well. But it helps with karmic energy along the way, to clear karmic energy. Helps you make good decisions along your path as well and in life. And if you need to go in different directions, it'll help you do that too. So that's Oakenite. And then we've got some kind of fun stuff here.
Yeah.
We have 3 fairy items here. We've got a nice big, this is the earth fairy, I think, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
This is an earth fairy. I'm going to tip her so you see the whole thing. Earth fairy here. She was $78 and now she's $50. Really nice. I think her wings come out for transport so they don't get all busted up. But she's, a very sexy fairy.
She's got that.
She's
got all that.
She does have all that. And then we've got a couple of books by Emily Carding, and these are usually very popular, called Fairy Craft. One of the things, it's all about fairies and doing different fairy-like things and whatnot. But one of the things I really like in it, it has the 7-pointed fairy star and tells you what each of the points are. And that's one of the things I had made for us too, was a 7-pointed fairy star pendant too. And the other thing is, some people are starting to get back into kind of fairy, I don't know, what would you call it? Fairy work and working with fairies and things like that. So that's why we thought we would put it in tonight. And we made up, which we haven't done in about 2 or more years, but just longer than that for sure, is our fairy crystal kit right there. And what it's got in it is a little fairy queen quartz cluster. And to be a fairy queen quartz cluster, it has to have the goddess or Isis formation on at least one of the points. So that's in there. Then we've got a little fairy dust wand. Bring about lots of magic. Boop, boop, boop.
Bippity boppity.
Some green calcite for calming and connects to nature. We've got little Herkimer diamonds right there, if you can see it like that. And they help to attract fairies because they're nice and sparkly and bright. We've got some labradorite for magic. Then lepidolite for, which is of course very sparkly and very playful as well. It can be. Moss agate. Oh, there's supposed to be quartz in here too.
Oh.
So supposed to be a quartz tumbled, I think. And then we've got moss agate right here, which of course connects to elementals and nature beings and things like that. We do supposed to have, and they will have, thank you, a tumbled piece of quartz, which actually, if we have any that has fairy magic in it, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So it has fairy magic in it. And then the last one is tree agate, which again connects to elementals and nature spirits and sprites and things like that. So that is our little fairy crystal kit right there. And do you know what? I didn't even do the thing on it. If you could do it for me. I can't remember how much it is and what the discount will be.
I did do it on more.
Okay, Cheryl's going to get me the price on that. And we'll be right with you. And then we have one more item for tonight. Our little bit of a biggie.
The live price is $11.01.
$11.01. Well, $11 for a little fairy kit. And if you've got a little fairy space or a little fairy garden, these are great to put in there to attract them and honor them. And our last item tonight is
drum roll.
a green tourmaline skull. And they've left all the rest of this at the back here, all natural. And you can see the tourmaline growing in here. Actually, the whole thing is green tourmaline. And then the white is probably, not sure what the white is. It's not quartz.
No.
But it could be albite or something like that. But you can see here at the side, you can see where pieces were growing in here. And you can see that piece right there. It's a really nice carving. It looks a little bit worried.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna take me home.
Yeah. I want some place to be.
So green tourmaline is also called verdolite. It's a really good heart healer, and its energy actually starts in the heart and flows out through to the rest of the body. And it's really a good one for promoting happiness as well, and good for self-healing. One of the things it's really good for too is if you have strained your muscles in any way, like whether you're working out or something like that, you can actually take a piece, and I've done this myself, you can actually take a piece of green tourmaline and lay it over that muscle, and it will help to draw the pain out and make it relax as well. It actually does work. If it is bad, you might have to bandage it on, but that's okay too.
Yeah,
that's okay too.
It'll be the first time that's happened.
Yeah. So this guy, I don't remember what his actual price was.
I don't know what it is.
I can't remember, but right now he is $448. Or we should actually make it $444. It's $444.
There we go.
There we go. $444. Changing my thing.
Yeah.
We'll change it in the system as well. But you can see lots of little rods of green tourmaline growing in there. I love his face. Look at his face. So cool. The carving is really good as well. That looks like a W in there.
It does. Wonder skull.
Yeah.
It's
Wunderbar. Can you see that? It looks like a white W inside his eye socket.
Cool.
And if you're not a skull person, I never used to be either, but I really like them now.
Yeah.
Especially cool, interesting ones.
Yeah.
Right? That are really, really different. or the carving's really nice and it's done out of a really nice stone like the earlier one.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Que Sera one.
Yeah.
But they're really neat. Right there. So that's what we had for you tonight. And yes, lots of wisdom.
Big wisdom.
Wisdom of the ages, wisdom of humanity, lots and lots of that. Awakening your own potential through wisdom and knowledge as well. Kelly will actually contact you tomorrow with for those who have bought. You can also, if she phones and you want to come in and look at things, you can say that you're coming in the afternoon, and or sometime tomorrow rather, to look at things. And you can always pay when you come in, or you can pay over the phone, or however you want to do it. Okay. And like I said at the beginning, is on the next live, we will be doing it. We will be sending invoices out to you through our website, so that anybody who wants to take advantage of the payment plan, like a layaway, only you get your product right away, that's easy for you to do. And then you can pick your payment option as well. There's credit card and there's PayPal and that sort of thing. Okay. And that's what we had for you tonight in August on this really hot day out there today. Yes. You did say,
Excuse me.
You did say dog days of summer.
The dog days of summer. I did say that.
Yes. She did.
I did.
So thanks, Jane, and thanks everybody for coming. And if you missed the beginning, if you want to look at, go back and look at it, that's great too. And because we had a couple of interesting things at the front there, and a few kind of discounty things, bigger discount. And we'll let you know when we have another one.
Yes.
And anybody local, pop in tomorrow and take a boo.
Yep.
Have a great evening, everybody. Thanks so much for coming.
Good night.
Many crystal blessings.